In today's short analysis video, we will discuss on Salesforce stock. My dear friends, this stock has broken out from an important resistance level, and along with that there are multiple positive factors which has already been materialized, and that would allow us to capitalize an opportunity to buy this stock. We can initiate a buy position before a big upside move get triggered. Dear friends, if you'll make a closer look, this was in top where the stock had given a price wise correction in the form of downward sloping parallel channel, and as long as the stock was trading under this downward sloping parallel channel, the stock got triggered. The stock was the stock, I would say, the stock was continue engaged with price wise correction, with hitting back to back lower lows. The first lower lows over here, the second lower lows here, and the third lower lows here. But as soon as this downward sloping parallel channel got trigger on the upper side, first time its lower low sequence shifted to higher highs, and this is an area where we got in two major positive signal. The first one is downward sloping parallel channel trigger on the upper side, and the second one is lower lows shifted to higher highs. Whenever the lower lows get shifted to higher highs, we take that area as a confirmation that stock has completed the correction and it's ready for an upside move. And finally, my dear friends, we will see the diversion here. If you place a diversion indicator, you will be surprised to know that there is a positive diversion. The price action is tilting on the downside and the MACD histogram is tilting on the upper side, and this is an area where we got a breakout that will going to pump the pressure on the buy side. And finally, and the most important signal, that is in chart pattern. If you'll see a closer look over here, you'll be able to see there is a rounding bottom pattern breakout, and very soon you will see the stock will be reaching to $275. $275, that will be our first target, and the second target $280. But my dear friends, between the journey of the target, in between there will be a resistance where the stock will face a rejection, and this blue line is basically nothing but an resistance, and stock will face an rejection at the resistance point, and it may come down to retest the neckline, and then or sometime it may give you a deep retracement, and then it will eventually start the movement on the upper side. So you have to keep your mindset ready to face the volatility. And finally, my dear friends, this area of neckline will act as a strong support because multiple positive factors got triggered over here. This was an area where we have seen the downwards sloping parallel channel. This was an area, my dear friends, so far it was an resistance, but now it has turned into an important support because multiple positive factors got trigger over here. This was an area where we have seen the downward sloping parallel channel trigger on the upper side. Here we have identified the lower lows shifted to higher highs, and this is an area where we got a positive diversion between the MACD and the price action. And the last and the most important major positive signal, that is a rounding bottom pattern. So here we got a rounding bottom pattern breakout too. So with due respect to all the positive breakouts, this area of neckline so far was in resistance, but now the resistance turned into an important support, and your stop loss should be below this important support so that it won't get triggered so easily. This is it for today's analysis, my dear friends. If you really like our technicals, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such videos.